finally end up the show with asshole of the week. In this case, assholes of the week.
My God.
As first inning, was it Gleyber Torres hits a fly
Yeah.
or a foul ball into the first row of the stands at Yankee Stadium. Two jamokes go after the ball, but they really went after Mookie Betts, who caught the ball in the front row. One guy with like just two, both of them were just the perfect stereotypical Yankees fan. One kind of overweight dude with an enormous jowl, wearing his road Yankees jersey. The other guy wearing sunglasses. Did you notice the other guy? I don't know why he's
Yes.
wearing sunglasses at a night game, wearing his home Judge jersey, I believe. What the one guy grabbed Mookie's glove, trying to pry the ball out of his mitt, while the other guy grabbed Mookie's other arm as Mookie was trying to release himself from the situation. So they're essentially that's assault. They were assaulting Mookie Betts in the stadium. I mean, they were literally physically grabbing him when he was clearly unwarranted and unwanted. That's the legal definition of assault. So I think there could have been a case made where if Mookie wasn't such a magnanimous dude, he could have pressed charges against those fucks. Of course, the one guy was named, and I forgot his name, and I wouldn't want to name him on this podcast either because he's granted way too much fame already.
Right.
But our Chicago's own Jesse Rogers found those guys after the game at a bar and interviewed them and kind of turned them into folk heroes almost. Like, got quotes from them like, you come here, we'll D up. I forget all the things they said, but just being macho hard asses, like they didn't do anything wrong. Of course, they were ejected immediately, but there were fans like congratulating him as they were being escorted out of the stadium, which is maybe that would happen in any market. It seems too perfect that of course it's happening with the Yankees in the Bronx there. I just the way Jesse wrote that story, he's actually caught some flack. I heard Lawrence Holmes on the new Spiegel and Holmes show on 670 The Score really dragged Jesse across the carpet for trying to glorify these guys. Nothing what they did was admirable or worthy of praise. So I kind of don't. I think Jesse may have gotten a little bit too exuberant, not fully understanding the situation or what he was doing. It was strange because I like Jesse Rogers in general, but that was kind of a strange tactic to take. But I don't know what did you? I'm sure you've got plenty of thoughts on these fucks as
Yeah.
well.
I mean, one, I couldn't believe it. I was like, because poor Mookie Betts is being like held up by these two, as you put it so perfectly, jamokes. But I'm gonna give the jamoke who ripped the ball out finally a little bit of credit because he put some amazing fucking backspin on that ball. I mean, the
Yeah, it kind of
backspin he put
spun
on
out.
it made it look, if it didn't take 10 minutes, that the ball could have come out of the glove. So, I give him like a little skosh of credit that that's probably the way the ball would have been rotating if it came out of the glove. So,
Well,
hey,
I've got a question about that. Do you think those guys thought that they were going to trick the umpire into saying he
yes,
didn't catch the ball, even
100%.
after
Yes,
multiple seconds, maybe 10 seconds of wrestling with him, and like, oh no, he didn't catch it.
yes.
Do maybe they have a different interpretation of like the completion of the process rule? Like you have to hold on to the ball for 20 seconds. Like what was their end goal? They really thought they were going to get the call going their way.
Yeah, I feel like the end goal was to get the ball out of the glove, obviously. But and I'm not I don't want to give them any credit of having any thought or thinking involved in
There
this.
was not much thought.
Because if there was thinking involved, when you initially went for it and it didn't happen, you would have just like let it go and it's an out, right? But they obviously got so far into it and really thought desperate times. The Yankees were about to lose in 4 games, a series sweep, that they were going to change the course of baseball history by taking somewhere around 20 seconds to rip a ball out of a player's glove and no one would see it or question it. No catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could see when security came over and when the umpires came over immediately after the incident, you could see they were trying to make the argument that, oh, Mookie came into the stands. Like the one guy was, trying to draw a line like where the wall was. Like they should be able to do anything they want to anyone that comes into their territory. Which is also something I just thought about. There's no net at that point part of the stadium, which is interesting because I think a lot of stadiums, I'm sure Sox Park has a net that goes all the way to the foul pole there. So that situation wouldn't even be possible in many stadiums. So congrats to the folks at Yankee Stadium for that lack of foresight. But just such a ridiculous situation. Just a perfect, those two are the perfect reason why we have assholes of the week. Like this, it couldn't work out anymore perfectly for us in that regard. So congratulations to the two jamokes in the Bronx. You are assholes of the week.
Word Hole Media.